Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is about 20 to 7 in the morning, and I just wanted to show you guys quick. You'll notice some of my seedlings are gone, and that's because they're in ground. Yes, I started my garden, and I'm only about a third of the way done with it because we're doing it the hard way. Digging grass up and everything, and yeah, it is hot doing it, especially when it's real hot past few days. Not to mention it's hard on the back as well. Well, before I take you to the garden, I wanted to show you this little spot right here. I put some sunflower seeds in last night. So in the back, right about along the edge of the grass there, in this patch, I put some skyscraper and mammoth Russian. And then in the front, I did a hybrid variety mix of sunflower seeds. I believe one of my subs sent them to me, gosh, I want to say a few years ago. Well, not a few years ago. I want to say last year, back when I was still on Harrison Street. Maybe even possibly in 2020 I got them. Grass is wet. There is dew on the grass. And dang, my feet are getting really wet. So right here is another spot I put some. I did 3 more skyscraper and mammoth Russian. And this time I put, I believe they were lemon queen sunflowers. I think they were lemon queen. I have to check. A lot of the vines over here were really hard to try and dig up. Over here, I put some, I believe they are called, oh gosh, I am terrible this morning with my memory. They were in the new seeds that I got as a gift from Mary Beth. I think they were called, San Lucia. I put those seeds in right there. Now over time, I want to do some around here because I think it would be a good spot to have them. But there's a problem. Big fire pit mound. So if anybody has any really good tips, ideas on how to kill them damn things without kerosene, please let me know. So I'll be putting more sunflower seeds out. Believe me, I have about 10 more different varieties, including the newer ones that I got. The Mexican sunflower especially, I'm really curious about them. I'm honestly so not familiar with them. And looking a little bit ahead, you're thinking, aha, what is that? That, my friends, is the start of my humble little garden so far. And here I'm doing it a bit different. So you'll see there's like naturally a wall in between everything. So here's my radish. Now, for the most part, most of them have perked up from the replanting shock. So they're actually pretty good. There's a few little dead ones in among them, the leaves. I'm going to have to trim off. And I think that may honestly just have been because they were getting too crammed in the planter. The spinach seedlings were kind of small, but I put them in. They're actually doing pretty good. And that is kale, but I also have kale seeds put in here in the front, and I have kale seeds there in the back. And this is going to be a mixture of orange and yellow, some jalapeno, and red peppers. in there. I have the zucchini squash in this row. And then yellow squash. I have a bunch more to go. Now you notice the wall sort of got bigger right here. Well, genuinely what happened is that they're using a different shovel with these. And it's sort of rounding the dividers off, making them a little bit bigger. Not really worried about it appearance-wise though, because honestly guys, I mean, it is what it is. This is an easier shovel to use actually when digging compared to the square shovel. So, you know, I have to trade off a bit with that. Then that pretty much is, you know, the trade-off. Not really much I can do about that at the moment. It's not going to harm anything. I have a good ways I can go over here as far as extending my garden out. So, yeah, I have work today, but possibly, depending on what time I get done, might do another row and put in my green onion. I don't know. I'll have to see about that, but yeah, that's the start of my humble garden so far. Alright, so I dug another little spot over here. I'm going to be making it a little bit bigger, a little wider. And what I'm going to do is put a few of the chocolate cherry sunflower seeds in the very back. And a little bit in front, but around them. I'm going to do some of the evening sunflowers that have a little bit of brown. Followed by maybe a pinch of Autumn Beauty. And then we're going to get right into it, the red torch. And after I have a few of them seeds in, we're going to finish it out in front with some Ruby Clicks and Magic Roundabout. Now these are sunflowers that I actually never grew, never grew back in Pennsylvania. And it says here, loved by pollinators. So guess what? These are going to be new kinds of sunflowers for me, even that red torch. Well, as you can see, I made the garden longer. I didn't have work today, so I did some broccoli in ground, got some cucumber in ground, and green onion. And when that starts growing, I'll probably just transplant that at the top there where it says green onion. I did flub up with chili peppers. I made it way too narrow. I was more paying attention to the pups than I was what I was actually digging. But as you can see, there's the original ones Ronnie and I started. There's my kale, spinach, and I do have seeds in ground. And I removed some dead leaves off of the radish, and they're perking up really well when I transplanted them. But a little variety of sunflower seeds. All those ones I was showing you in an earlier clip. Over there is going to be some sunflowers. All different varieties to make it visually appealing. And right there is going to be some sunflowers too. Papa turned around and planted some tomatoes right there by the steps. Don't know if you could see it, but that's where tomato plants usually grow, he told me. And then, of course, I have my big spot here where I have some sunflowers going to be growing as well. Are you ready to say hi?
Hi, everyone.
Hang on, try to enlarge. Yes, it is the one and only.
Hi, everybody.
So yes, now my Secret is out. Ronnie is back in South Carolina. And today he just filled out like a dozen applications for different hotels down in the beach area.
I keep confusing that word for that too.
Yeah, because I think of Atlantic City and hotels and casinos, it just automatically comes out of my mind, my mouth, my mind. I can't talk today, guys. I guess I did not have enough coffee. Anywho, other seedlings will be going in ground soon. Look at them beans, like wow. The pole beans and the wax beans are going like crazy. I think maybe in possibly 2-3 days I could put them right in. My lettuce I could put right in. The mini tomatoes, I'm going to wait for a little bit before I put them in. And I have some, let me see, chili peppers right here that can, or no, that's red peppers can go in the ground. And I have chili pepper can go in too, but I put a lot of seed in ground. So what do I have here? I have my moonflower seeds and my chocolate morning glory. What am I doing? Well, I'm going to show you in a moment. If I can get this up in my one hand. I am soaking in warm water overnight my morning glory seeds, and I'm doing the same with the moonflower seeds. Now years ago I planted these and I didn't follow directions, and I didn't, like rub the seed or mark it in any way to like soften it up. And I also didn't soak them, and they did grow good for me. They actually took over the fence in my yard back in Hazelton years ago. And for all I know, they could still be growing to this day. I have no clue. But anyway, I have them soaking overnight, so tomorrow evening I'm going to be planting these alongside one of the fences. I'm going to alternate a moonflower with the morning glory seed, and I'm going to space them out because I figure the fencing is a perfect way to train them to grow, and they can grow all over a piece of the fencing this summer, and we'll smell some moonflowers at night. Moonflowers have a really pretty smell. I think they do. I don't know, but that could just be me. And I also just think they're so darn beautiful blooming at night. And the chocolate morning glories are really pretty. I didn't have them. I had a different color back in PA years ago. But these are just really huge moonflowers. The ones I had back in PA were a little bit smaller. So hey, time will tell once these are planted, and we'll see what is the outcome with them, right? Alrighty, guys. So here is my seeds. They're in a paper towel. Now, what happened was yesterday, if it hadn't rained, I would have planted my moonflower morning glory seeds, but it rained, and I let them in water longer than what they're supposed to be. Almost 40 hours to be exact. So what I just did, actually a few minutes ago, is I dug a long line. Yeah, and the puppies are here. Watch out, girls. Come on, watch out. Anywho, I dug a long line by the fence because morning glories and moonflowers are viney, and they like to climb. And if they have something to climb onto, they grow really, really well. They grow like crazy. I stopped right here because there's a rock there. But I'm going to put some of them here, and I'm going to go to another fence with whatever seeds I have remaining. Now I'm going to alternate them. Like first I'll put in a moonflower a few inches over, then a morning glory, moonflower, morning glory, and I'm going to space them out. And there's a reason for that, being that when they bloom, it looks really, really pretty because they grow pretty much around the same speed, okay? And they should then, once they're climbing onto the fence, just take a look and just grow and grow. And throughout the summer, they'll keep budding and blooming. The morning glories, of course, during the day, and then the moonflowers at night. And I really want to see these extremely large moonflowers. So I'm excited. So here I'm going to go start putting the seeds in. And right here is where I have it. Like I said, not a big area. May actually look for one more spot so I could use up the rest of my seeds, or yeah, I should actually use them all up, because they were soaked. I really can't save them for next year, I don't believe. A little worm, earthworm, I think. Anywho, so I'm gonna look for one more spot. So last of my seeds I'm gonna try and put here along this part of the fence that there's no wild things growing onto it. Damn puppies scared me. As you can see, my garden's way over there. Okay, come on, Ebony. I need to get this done. Come on now, get off. Come on, go, 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 go. Anywho, I'm gonna try to dig a spot here so I can use up the rest of my seeds, provided these puppies get out of my darn way. No moonflowers or morning glories coming up yet, but I do have sunflowers coming up back here. Right there. And these just started popping up during the night. Now, if you look over, you're probably thinking, hey, your garden got bigger. And you're absolutely right, it did. Hard at work yesterday, making a few more plots. So, we got the radish. We got spinach, we got kale. I have seeds planted in with the kale as well. We have some orange and red peppers in there. Some zucchini, which started popping up yesterday actually as well. We got squash, and we had something pop through yesterday. Chili peppers, green onion, nothing yet with the green onion, guys. Cucumber, nothing yet. Broccoli. Here is my wax beans, my pole beans, homemade signs because I ran out of some of them from Dollar Tree. Lettuce, and I have lettuce seeds planted in here as well. That's from yesterday. And here is pepper mix. We got some jalapeno, a few red, and the middle ones, I believe, are the red peppers that KK sent me. Chili peppers, and one little, jalapeno, and then one little red, one little chili pepper. Let me redo this. Good God. Okay, so I have some jalapeno peppers. I have a few of the red peppers that were coming up. They were from KK Seeds. And I have one little odd chili pepper. So I just kind of did a mix and put them in ground. Don't worry, guys. I have more to do. It's just very time consuming to do this all by hand. It really truly is. It gets, after 3 plots or so, you're beat. You're really, really beat from all the digging and clawing and scraping and, oh my goodness. And that's all before you even get one seed in the ground. So as much as I love it, this is really, really challenging, only because doing it all by hand like this is a first for us. I mean, we dug our own garden on Broad Street, but not to this, not to this extent did we. Yeah, I think I'll just leave them in here for a bit and play it by ear, see what happens, how tall they get. Well, guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit my subscribe button. Please hit my bell for all, so you're notified every time that I upload a new video. Take care, and I will make sure to see you all on my next one. Bye.